Welcome back to Kanell Bell. So a random story unfolded yesterday. Very random, but considering the timing of it, where you are in the NFL season, where things have been really quiet on the Colin Kaepernick front.
That tells you all you need to know.
Okay, so
that's it. That's the beginning and the end of the story.
Adam Schefter tweets out yesterday that there has been a workout scheduled for Colin Kaepernick, and it's going to be held this Saturday, which to me was a head scratcher because I was somebody who was – I had a lot of these workouts, probably about 10 of them when I was out of the league trying to get back in. I was going to say 100% of the time – I'll leave open a little sliver. I'll say 98% of the time, these workouts are held on Tuesdays.
Why?
It's the universal off day when scouts, GMs, coaches can actually can scout because they're not game planning. They're not traveling to games. It's just the day that kind of things get done. It's Tuesday.
I'm going to let you keep going.
Okay.
What position is it most critical for your biggest decision makers to be at the workout? What position? What position?
Quarterback.
Okay.
Yes.
Right? A random lineman, like you need to pick one off the heap, you can just grab him, right?
But even then, they're still going to work out on a Tuesday.
Okay.
Right? So that was kind of the first thing that just seemed a little bit random. So NFL clubs were informed that a private workout would be held for Colin Kaepernick on Saturday in Atlanta. The other thing I was asking Joey, I don't know where Colin Kaepernick lives. I'm assuming it's Atlanta. But maybe they scheduled it and they said, hey, you get there and we'll set it up for you. The session will include an on-field work and an interview. All clubs are invited to attend. Any video of both the workout and interview will be made available to all clubs. The NFL arranged this workout opportunity for Kaepernick, and teams will have the opportunity to evaluate his readiness and level of interest in resuming his NFL career. His agents have always said he wants to return to the NFL, and the league hopes this provides that chance.
Yeah.
All right, your reaction.
Okay, it should have read, all teams are welcome to attend, even though we know you can't, and that's why we're doing it on a Saturday. Blah, 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 blah. The NFL hopes, all right, to put to bed any rumors that we don't want Colin Kaepernick back in the NFL. Therefore, we are providing this opportunity because that's all this is.
Here's the one thing I would push back on you. Why do this at all if you're the NFL? Like, it's kind of been quiet. It's kind of gone away. A lot of the scrutiny, a lot of criticism.
Yep.
Attendance is back up. Ratings are up. Like,
Don't
the
have a great
NFL
answer.
seems to be in a good spot. So why do this at all? And then if you did it wrong, because I'm with you. It doesn't make any sense to hold this workout on a Saturday.
Correct. First of all,
in the middle of the season.
You let in the middle of the season on a Saturday, and Colin Kaepernick and company didn't find out until the Tuesday before it.
Right.
Like the participant in the damn workout didn't even know a week in advance, right? So that's number one. Number two, once they found out, they did request for them to change from a Saturday to a normal Tuesday,
which makes sense.
They were told no. And the reason they said no was because no other facility was going to be available to them. Guess what? Does not have to be at an NFL facility.
Right.
A workout. It can be at any number. It could be at a damn high school field for all anyone really cared. It just has to provide the football field, the balls, and so on and so forth. So, like, I don't have the answer as to why, Danny, but I know all of the signs that are coming out of that story point to them not really, really, really wanting to give Kaepernick the best chance to show off for all these scouts.
I will give Colin Kaepernick credit here because he tweeted out, I'm just getting word from my reps that the NFL league office reached out to them about a workout in Atlanta on Saturday. I've been in shape and ready for this for 3 years. Can't wait to see the head coaches and GMs on Saturday. I don't know if he was being serious or sarcastic on that last one.
I think he's being serious.
But if he thinks they're going to be coaches there, he's wrong. Like, and that's what I feel bad for him because they're not going to be there. They can't.
Well, no,
every coach is going to have to be on site. So
that part's tongue-in-cheek. The first part, though, like,
I do too.
I believe him to be genuine.
And I think there are some people that speculate: Does Colin Kaepernick really want to play? If he shows up Saturday and works out, he does want to play. So good for him for showcasing it, saying, I don't care. Put me in a bad spot. Put me wherever. I'll show up.
He's always maintained that he wanted to play, though. Like, he's never said to anyone that
But I'm talking about some of his harshest critics that said, well, does he really want to play? If he goes out there and works out, I think he makes zero, there should be zero question marks remaining about whether he wants to play or not. You've always been one that has said he is not playing again in the NFL. You still going with that? Because I think there's a chance. I think this might open up the door for him.
I can't say 100% anymore.
Right.
Because I can't.
I hope. I really hope he gets an opportunity. I hope he gets on a squad.
I hope.
Like I think it's better for our country.
Yeah,
like,
I think what's happened to him is an absolute travesty. Like,
right.
You know, I'm not even talking about the politics of it. I don't even want to get into that. But the fact that a guy with his skill set has been passed over by as many clubs, has been passed over for some people that I've seen out there playing quarterback. I think that's terrible for a guy's career. So I hope he plays again, Danny. But I'm telling you, man, you typically don't sit out that long with the circumstances that surrounded him and get back in. So right. I'm just being a realist with that. I hope he gets back in the league. But I can't tell you that I'm confident that this is going to amount to much. I just can't tell you that.
I wonder if a team, and obviously would have to have a team that's going to be able to have, thick skin, whatever it is, they're not going to be able to take some heat because whatever you think, you and I think, there are going to be some people that are going to protest,
sure.
right? I mean, it's just kind of where we are in the country, right? The way the league is now, the way offenses are being run, what Lamar Jackson is doing, and I'm not saying Colin Kaepernick is the same runner, but he's pretty athletic.
Yes, he is.
And you're seeing guys like Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Russell Wilson, what he's doing at an elite level. Again, I'm not saying Kaepernick is one of those guys, but if you have an offensive coordinator who's a little bit innovative and says, you know what, I can make it work.
I can work that.
What?
Yep.
Maybe he does get a chance. I would love to see it. I do think it's a step in the right direction. Like the more it comes, and maybe this will kind of go and it'll happen, and there won't be a lot of scrutiny. Like because maybe people have just kind of let it bygones be bygones. But you know what's going to happen is he's going to get interviewed, and they said it's going to be on camera. Mm-hmm. Whatever scouts, coach, GMs are there, you know what they're going to ask? Are you going to kneel?
Yeah.
During the anthem, and then.
But hasn't he already said that he's past the kneeling?
I think so too. And
he's already said that.
Do you think? And Joey and I were kind of arguing about this before. Do you think he takes heat from his biggest supporters? And I hope he doesn't, because I think he's already made his stance. He's already put a tremendous amount on the line. But we've seen Jay-Z get criticized for partners, being a sellout. Do you think Colin Kaepernick would be pegged as a sellout if he gets back? I hope he wouldn't, because I wouldn't think that would be the case.
Yeah,
he wants to make a living.
I'm sure some people would.
But that would be wrong, correct?
It would be wrong, because I hope that they can see that he's already sacrificed a ton for the cause that he chose to stand up for, right?
Right.
He's already, given up multiple years of prime earning potential for himself. And he goes out in the community. He puts his money where his mouth is in philanthropic efforts to further, the movement that he's involved with. So just because he decides to come back, and kneeling isn't a part of his advancing the conversation anymore, I don't know that he should be criticized for that.
What would be really cool is if he came back, didn't kneel, but actually got to play, and actually, because we haven't really heard Colin Kaepernick speak that much on the issues that he's passionate about, that he was given a platform, and all of a sudden he would have a voice again because he'd be on TV every single week.
Right.
He would be interviewed all the time, and he would be an NFL player, which would help him promote the message that he wants to get out there, that he's, we need to change our society. Police brutality, we need to make it stop. How can we do some of these things? I think that could be potentially a happy ending to a story that's been just one of the biggest,
You know what? If I'm being honest with you, though, he can't say any of that. And when they're interviewing him, if he wants to play football, he better not say none of that.
See, I think he can. I just think he can't kneel. I think he can make the case, because I don't think anybody argues against police brutality.
If they ask that man, hey, Colin, all right, look, you're not going to kneel. We've gotten past that. Are you going to be a staunch advocate for police brutality going forward?
I think
Is this something that our club? No, he cannot. Not in the NFL.
Can.
Nope.
I think he can. I think that we will agree to disagree.
Okay.
I hope he gets that choice to get in front of a microphone and get asked that question.
Listen, again, I want to make it clear. I want him to play in the NFL and still be able to bring awareness to some of the things that plague this country, whatever's near and dear to his heart. I don't even give a damn what it is. I think everyone deserves the right to do that.
Of course.
I just don't think that those guys, the way they've treated him and the message that he stood for and the heat that they got because of it, are willing to hear him say, hey, listen, if you let me back in, I'm going to still champion for that cause, and have them let him back in. I don't believe they will.